Namaskaram Mahatmas. Today we are going to see the third chapter of the Svetasvatara Upanishad. Earlier we have seen two chapters, and this third chapter it speaks that the Paramatma lies deep inside us. It is the self-same one who exists alone at the time of creation and dissolution of the universe, that assumes manifold powers and appears as a divine Lord by virtue of his indestructible power of Maya. He it is that protects all the worlds and controls all the various forces working therein. Those who realize this being become immortal. That is, the ultimate Paramatma. He is the only one who was there at the time of creation and at the time of dissolution of this universe. And he is the creator of the entire Maya. And he protects all the worlds and controls all the forces. Everything in the earth, everything in the universe is controlled. Today, the 9 planets are rotating on each orbit, and each rotating at a very great speed. The earth is rotating one circle in one day. As a big circle, it takes one day, and it rotates the entire sun in 365 days. How it is rotating? It is all the power of Paramatma, the Creator. He made it to rotate like that in each orbit. None of the planets move out of their orbit. It moves in the specific orbit. How is this possible? Whose creation? It is the Creator who has done this. If one planet from one orbit changes to another orbit, the entire universe collapses. But He keeps everything under His control and regulates everything. And He is one who realizes this truth, he attains the immortal. He who protects and controls the world by his own powers, he, the Rudra, is indeed the one only. There is no one beside him who can make him the second. Oh man, he is present inside the hearts of all beings. After projecting and maintaining all the worlds, he finally withdraws them into himself. So what he says is, the entire world is controlled by his powers. Today, people say he has invented tube light, he has invented computer, he has invented chips, so many things, everything. All inventions is happening because of him only. Without his power, he is projecting that power from inside each human being. So, whoever the scientists, whoever the inventor, in everybody, he is present inside them, and he is only making them using them as a tool to do it. So with his powers only, he controls the entire world. He is the Rudra. There is no one beside him who can make him the second. The ultimate Paramatma. We call Paramatma, and the same is called in different religions by different names. For instance, in Islam we say Allah. Allah in Islam is the Paramatma, and Kartar in Christianity, and and Azramazda in Zoroastrianism. All these are different names given according to different places and different religious cultures. But the ultimate creator is only one, irrespective of whomsoever the people, whomsoever the part of the world, whomsoever the religious they follow, whomsoever the language they follow, whatever the language they follow. But Paramatma in any part of the world, any part of the universe is only one. He is present inside the hearts of all beings. So he is the base. He is the base of all the beings. Human beings, not only human beings, all his creatures. In tree is present, in dog is present, in lion is present, in water is present. Everywhere he is present. He is the present inside the hearts of all beings. After projecting and maintaining all the worlds, he finally withdraws them into himself. So, where there is a beginning, there is an end, he says. So, after projecting everything, he can withdraw or he can rebuild according to his wish. So, God, the creator of the heaven and earth, is only one. Yet, he is the real one of all eyes, faces, hands, and feet in this universe. So, God. God means Paramatma. He is the creator of the earth and heaven. The real owner of all the eyes, faces, hands and feet in this universe. Because every being, he is the real owner of this body. He is the real owner of these eyes, ears, nose, feet, everything. We are moving not because of us, we are moving because of him. Our destiny is decided by him. Our karma is decided by him. Because we have done this karma because of ignorance, and he knows how to make us to release the karma, and accordingly he decides our body, he decides our face, everything. And he gives us the opportunity to release this karma. So he is only the decider, everything, he is the director. He who inspires them all to do their respective duties in accordance with the knowledge, past actions, tendencies of the various beings with whom they appear to be associated. So he is present in everybody, and he guides, he directs. So he inspires each one to fulfill their respective duties according to their knowledge, past actions and tendencies of various beings. According to knowledge, because everybody cannot be a scientist, everybody cannot be an engineer, everybody cannot be a doctor. Each person, according to the knowledge. Today, if you are not educated, if you are doing any kuli work, it is because of his knowledge he is doing that one. Suppose a mason is there. At the same time, there is a CEO of a big company is there. All are human beings, and God is inside each and every person. But each person has got their own knowledge, education, which is based on his past actions, karmas, and tendencies of various beings. That means what? The behavior, the attitude, the habits vary from person to person, which is mainly based on his past actions which are got accumulated. So if a person repeats the same thing again, it becomes a habit. So this habit may lead to a kind of characters for a person. So this is each and every actions gets stored in the subconscious mind. So what happens automatically? A repeated action becomes a habit and becomes a guna for each person. May he created the gods and supports them, who is the origin also of the cosmic soul, who confers bliss and wisdom on the devoted, destroying their sins and sorrow and punishing all breaches of love. May he, the great seer and the Lord of all, endow us with good thoughts. So, the Paramatma, the creator, he has created the God and supports them, who is the origin of all cosmic soul. Today in temples we call each God by different names. It is based on the divine manifestation of Paramatma. So, say, Goddess Saraswati is meant for giving education, knowledge. Goddess Lakshmi gives wealth. Goddess Shakti gives energy. Lord Vishnu operates our life. Brahma created us based on our past karmas. And Shiva destroys the ego in us, ignorance in us, and takes us to the path of moksha. The Muruga, he destroys the evil in us and gives a protection from external evil. Anjaneya gives us self-confidence in us and how to bring out our inner talents to its great excellence. Ayyappa gives the celibacy, good thought, good actions, good morality is given by Ayyappa. So each God, according to their characteristics and manifestations, we come across a lot of, we call it by different names. But ultimately, everybody came from him, the creator. So destroying he is the person who gives us the knowledge. Like with the Lord Shiva, we realize our ignorance and gain the spiritual knowledge, jnana, that enables us to understand what is right and what is wrong, and do our duty in the righteous path, so that our sorrows are removed, our sins are removed, and punishing us for breach of law. However, suppose anybody has done anything out of ignorance, he will be punished. Whether it is done with intention or without intention, one has to suffer. May he, the great seer and Lord of all, endow us with good thoughts. So, what is very important is, for our karmas, our thoughts are important. So, this thought is converted to action. So at the stage of thought itself, we have to see that we surrender to God and change this thought always in the divine way, so that you won't accumulate bad karma for you. If thought becomes negative, automatically the thought will convert into action and commit a mistake, and that accumulates the karma. O Lord, who blesses all creatures by revealing the Vedas, deign to make us happy by thy calm and blissful self, which roots out terror as well as sin. So, the Lord is always, though He has created the entire universe, His state is said to be the absolute silence. He is not mobile, He is an immovable, and He is a blissful self. And a person who has merged with Him, who has the divine experience, divine thoughts, divine actions, he will not commit sin, he will not create terror, he will remain always calm and cool. O revealer of the Vedic truths, deign to make perpetual that arrow which thou holdest in thy hand for shooting at somebody, O protector of devotees, do not destroy that benign personal form of thine which has manifested as the universe. So what it says, by shooting somebody. So you should not destroy, protector of devotees, do not destroy the benign personal form of thine. So personal form, which has manifested as the universe. So one is praying for not destroying the universe, which is his creation, which is the manifestation of Brahma's creations. Higher than this personal Brahma is the infinite supreme Brahma, who is concealed in all beings according to their bodies, and who, though remaining single, envelops the whole universe. Knowing Him to be the Lord, one becomes immortal. So, Jivatma and Paramatma we say. There is personal Brahman is Jivatma, and infinite supreme Brahman is Paramatma, the Creator, who has concealed all beings according to their bodies. So He is concealed inside all beings according to their bodies, and who, though remaining silent, envelops the whole universe. So He is in all the bodies. Bodies means not necessarily true human being. He is present in ant, He is present in fly, He is present in animals. Everywhere He is present. But though He remains single, envelops the whole universe. So He is single. He is always calm, collected. But He runs the universe. Knowing Him to be the Lord, one becomes one who realizes this truth, that God is inside him, and He is always absolute silent. He is always keep calm though He is doing entire activity. If such realization comes into you, you will also later become a Svetavatara. Whatever happens against you, you become Svetavatara, equitable under all circumstances. Such a person attains immortality. I have realized this great being who shines effulgent like the sun, beyond all darkness. One passes beyond death only on realizing Him. There is no other way of escape from the circle of birth and death. So, what is this? I have realized a great being who shines like sun. So once you go to deep samadhi state, Anandamaya Kosa, you can experience the eternal bliss. Once you reach that place, rooted in His own glory, He stands like a tree, one without the second, unimmovable. By that being, the whole universe is filled. In each human being, this is the status. He is present in all human beings, all creatures, all His creatures. There is not higher than or different from Him, not greater or more minute than Him. Rooted in His own glory, He stands like a tree, one without a second, and immovable. By that being, the whole universe is filled. What is this? It's not higher than or different from Him. Not higher than or more minor than Him. So, it's not bigger than Him, it's not minor than Him. Rooted in His own glory, He stands like a tree, without a second and immovable. By that being, the whole universe is filled. So He is filled in the whole universe. That being is far beyond this world, is formless and free from its misery. They who know this become immortal, but all others have indeed to suffer misery alone. So, That being is far beyond the world. So he is completely covered in the entire universe. He is formless and free from misery. So he doesn't have specific form and is free from all miseries. Because karma attracts human beings, living creatures, who are his own creation. But he is always formless and free from any misery. They who realize this truth become immortal. But all others are unable to suffer misery alone. Those who do not realize this and remain ignorant, and they have to face the sufferings in this life. Therefore, the Divine Lord, being all-pervading, omnipresent and benevolent, dwells in the hearts of all beings and makes use of all faces, heads and necks in this world. So, he is present in the hearts of all beings. That's why in Atma Siddhi Yoga it is, when you come from mind to this heart, and this part is called from Manonmaya Kosa, you are reaching the Vijnanamaya Kosa. And heart is the place of Atma. And in the heart, Atma Jyoti, we have the lingam, and that is the base. So from here, once your Atma, your Buddhi merges into the lingam, Atma Lingam, the Atma Lingam starts moving down deep into Anandamaya Kosa, where you experience supreme bliss. That is the experience of the Supreme Being, the Paramatma. He is all-pervading, omnipresent and benevolent, dwells in the hearts of all beings, and makes use of all faces, heads and necks. So he makes use, once you attain the divinity, your face, your head, your neck will have its own significance in a divine way. He self is indeed the mighty Lord. He is the imperishable internal light that controls everything. He guides the intellect of all beings so as to enable them to gain that extremely pure state of mukti. So, the self, he is the Paramatma, is the ultimate Lord. He is imperishable internal light that controls everything. There is an internal light. There is the Paramatma. He is imperishable. He controls the entire body. He guides the intellect of all beings so as to enable them to gain that extremely pure state of mukti. So, through the intellect, he guides the people to make them to go in the righteous path of attaining the moksha. Assuming a form of the size of a thumb, by virtue of intellect, emotion, imagination, with the infinite being dwells in the hearts of creature as the inner self. Those who realize this become immortal. So here what he says, assuming a form of a size of a thumb by virtue of intellect. So assume your form your form is a thumb. Using your intellect, by virtue of intellect, emotion, imagination and will. The infinite being dwells in the hearts of creatures as their inner self. So, the Paramatma dwells in the hearts of creatures as their inner self. That's why I mentioned the voice of the inner self. Those who realize become immortal. That infinite being has 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes and 1,000 feet, enveloping the whole universe on all sides. He exists beyond these 10 fingers. So, the infinite being is explained as a person possessing 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 feet, enveloping the whole universe on all sides. So he covers on all sides like an envelope. He exists beyond these 10 fingers. That which is, that which was, and that which is yet to be, all this is nothing but infinite being. So what is past, present and future? Everything is filled with the Paramatma, infinite being. Though he grows beyond his own nature into the form of objective universe, he still remains the Lord of immortality. What is it? Though he grows beyond his own nature into the form of the objective universe, he still remains the Lord of immortality. With hands and feet everywhere, with eyes, heads and mouth everywhere, with ears everywhere, that exists the pervading everything in this universe. So, he is the entire universe. There's so many creatures, so many human beings are there. He is like he is their eyes, he is their head, he is their mouth. So everywhere you see the God. So that's why we people will fix the name of person by name of God. Shakti or so he is present everywhere. That exists pervading everything there. So he is the person who has created the universe and he pervades in the entire universe. They realize him as shining by the functions of all senses, yet without the senses as the Lord of all, the ruler of all, the refuge of all, the friend of all. So, as shining by the functions of all senses, yet without the senses. So, they realize him as shining by the functions of all the senses, yet without the sense. So, we experience he is present as a shining light, as the Lord of all, the ruler of all, the refuge of all, and the friend of all. So he is like a friend to everybody. He is like the future. It is he who resides in the body, the city of 9 gates. He is the soul that sports in the original outside world. He is the master of the whole world, animated and inanimate. The creator, he is the master of the whole world, animate and inanimate. Inanimate means like flowers, trees, all these things. He is present everywhere. Without hands and feet, he goes fast on grass. Without eyes he sees. Without ears, he hears. He knows whatever is to be known, yet there is none who knows him. They say, he is the foremost, the great infinite being. So, he not only created the universe, he operates it. He operates each and every human being. So he resides in the body, the city of 9 gates. He is the soul that sports in the outside world. So the entire outside world is filled with him. He is the master of the whole world, animate and inanimate. So he is the ultimate master, the creator. Without hands and feet, he goes fast on grass. Without eyes, he sees. Without ears, he hears. He knows whatever is to be done, yet there is no one, none who knows him. They say he is the foremost, that great infinite being. Without hands and feet, he goes fast on grass. Without eyes, he sees. Without ears, he hears. He knows whatever is to be known, yet there is none who knows him. So he knows everybody what is the status, because he knows each person's karma. Subtler than even the subtlest and greater than even greatest, the Atman is concealed in the heart of creature. By the grace of the Creator, one becomes free from sorrows and desires, and then realizes him as the great Lord. Subtler than even the subtlest, greater than greatest, is the Atma. So the Atma is concealed in the heart of the creature. So every creature for that matter is having a heart, where Paramatma is in the form of buddhi, in the form of changes. He is present in everybody. So one who totally surrenders to the Creator, he will become free from sorrows and desires, and then realize him as the great Lord. I know this undecaying immanent self of all, who is omnipresent because of his all-pervasiveness, and whom the exponent of Brahman declared to be eternally free from birth. So, Paramatma is absolutely free from birth. Though he takes care of the entire universal operation, he is no way concerned with anything. He don't have any kind of attachment. I know the decaying, permanent, immanent self of all, who is omnipresent because of his all-pervasive, and whom he, the exponent of Brahman, declared to be eternally free from birth. So, Paramatma is birthless. He takes care of the entire universe. He is undecaying, a primary immanent self. So he is present inside us in that immanent self. He is omnipresent because of our pervasiveness. So he is omnipresent, and whom the exponent of Brahman declared to be eternally free from birth. So one who realizes this and remains Chittaprajna and experiences the Brahman inside them, he will attain the eternal free from birth. So this is about the third chapter of the Svetasvatara Upanishad. We will see the fourth chapter tomorrow. Thank you.